Hey guys, welcome back to the Third Opinion Podcast, boy.
I mean,
Episode 20.
two numbers with a 0.
Two numbers with a 0.
100, episode 100.
Dude, we finally made it to episode 100.
We already made it a year.
Not the case. I wish. Dude, we're going to eventually.
Eventually, we'll all
gonna
die.
get there.
We'll all die. We're just hurling on a big rock through space, flaming towards the sun.
Flaming towards the sun. We're going towards the sun?
It's
I mean, gradually.
it's science, Elisha. You wouldn't understand.
No, I wouldn't understand. You're right. We're recording today's episode 20, on
January 14th at 4:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
My name is...
Just kidding, it's Central Time. My name
is
is Elisha Hunt.
Across
the table from me is dashingly handsome Ethan Duncan. I couldn't have said it better myself, Elisha. Thank you. You should let me write all your lines from now on.
Yeah, I need to.
I still have a slide whistle.
Yeah. You do still have a slide whistle, Ethan.
I don't know how to play it quite well yet.
That's fine. I think it's just a defective slide whistle.
I think it is. It is. But I enjoy it still.
Yeah, I still enjoy it. I might be like, hey, the slide whistle, there is no sliding, but there is in fact a whistle.
It does whistle.
It does whistle.
And there's a sliding portion.
There's a sliding portion.
So it is in fact a sliding whistle.
Yeah.
But it does not function.
It does not function as advertised.
It's fine.
It was also $5.
It's fine. it's fine. I can't do that one. It's really bad. Anyway,
What the heck was that racket?
that was a tweeter.
Oh. Tell him to come on over.
Just blowing the horn up here. So, yesterday was a pretty important day in the annals of history.
All right.
Someone that you know was born many years ago.
You? Your birthday was yesterday, yeah?
No, it was Orlando Bloom.
Oh. Well, happy birthday to friend of the show, Orlando Bloom.
No, it was me.
Yeah.
But actually, Orlando Bloom's birthday was also yesterday. I don't know why.
that's
I don't know
good
why I know that, but I do.
It's up to your twin brother, Orlando Bloom. Yeah.
He's the less good looking.
We need to have him on the show sometime.
No, he's far too busy for this trash. But no, it's my birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
So
you're 20
old.
20 old right
Yes.
now.
27. Hashtag
27.
hashtag Throwback Thursday.
So you're born in 1991 then.
I was born in 1990. Fun.
He winked at me and made a clicking sound with his mouth. He did again.
I felt uncomfortable. No, so it was my birthday yesterday. I did nothing.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's
I
fine.
had family dinner.
You
Mama
get
fried
people-
some chicken. It was delicious.
You get people that you do want to spend, and I have realized that in my older birthday years. But also having said that, I want a crazy big surprise birthday party for my 20th birthday, which will be
See,
August
I've
6th.
never really been about the big party.
I want one before I get too old for it.
Like
and
when
before
I was
everybody dies.
Yeah, like when I was young, like I had a few. Like I did a skating party. I
Yeah.
had a Toy Story party with a magician. That was pretty
That's
swanky.
awesome.
I
used to
barely
be into magic
remember
when I was
it.
younger.
I went some places and did some stuff on some times. Like my cousins and stuff. Like we would go like to museums or like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing or something once or twice. But
Chuck E. Cheese. The only time I've ever gone to Chuck E. Cheese was like with people that I kind of knew, but like weren't really friends with.
I went like I remember going like once. Like I actually remember going once.
Yeah, I remember being there one time.
Like it was okay. Like there was a ball pit and this big fuzzy mouse thing.
Who cares?
I mean, it's cardboard pizza. Like, I mean, it was fun. I mean, it was a kid, but, like,
whatever. Never mind.
it is what it is. But
Yeah.
But like ever since I was like 10, it's just been like I would just like take a friend, we go to like Murfreesboro or like just spend money and buy my own gifts.
Yeah.
Like I would just buy a game, and I would feel like I spent so much money,
I'm gonna turn the laptop's volume down real fast.
which was like $40 back in the day. I'm like, oh man,
yeah.
Ooh, I am a rich boy.
That could get you so much,
right?
Back then.
Like I remember,
$40 seems like it just,
I remember
is nothing
one
now.
like my 12th birthday. I think it was my 12th birthday. I was in 6th grade, and I got $100,
Holy smoke!
and I got to go to Walmart and spend it on whatever I wanted.
What all did you get? You got candy.
I think I actually did get candy.
That's what
I got an action figure. I bought Age of Mythology, which was a
Nice.
super sweet strategy game back in the day. We had to buy an entirely new graphics card before I could play it because ours was so bad. But and so I didn't get to actually play that birthday present until like 6 months later.
Yeah.
But shout out to Dad for getting the new graphics card.
It's pretty awesome.
Like the last PC game that I actually played that was had to upgrade my PC to play.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Guild Wars at one point and I could never play because we never got
Yeah.
the graphics card.
That seems like
So-
that's just the way with computers now. Is
Yeah.
like, it's like a new game comes out, you're like, oh, I gotta get some new stuff to make it work. Because I've had my computer for almost 4 years now,
Yeah, you're
and
doing.
I haven't changed anything
You're
about
doing
it.
upgrade,
except
boy.
case. An upgrade,
You
boy. I need to get a new graphics card and
Little-
probably an SSD.
New little GPU.
I need to get a second one. See, here's what I'm played with. I don't know if I want to get a second one to make it twice as powerful, or if I should just go ahead
Just
and
get one beefy boy.
and get one new beefy boy.
That would make
I think
sense.
if I were to get a new beefy boy, I'd have to get a new motherboard also.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
My
Computer
motherboard.
talk with
My
Ethan and
motherboard went.
Elisha.
My motherboard went out on my Mac.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, it was just like it would. You'd start up and go.
Yeah. It'd make the BIOS sound, then it quit working.
Ooh.
You told me about that.
It was bad.
Usually, whenever a computer starts up, it makes a buzzing sound, which indicates it's working. But if it makes more than one buzzing sound,
Yeah, no, it would go.
That's
It would
not
go.
that's not good.
No, I was like, but it used to always do it because it would like make the disk drive noise. You know, it was like
Yeah.
chung chung. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, whatever sound a disk drive makes. And then all of a sudden it went.
Yeah.
And
that's
I was
not
like, I don't think it's supposed to do
good. I
that.
don't think it's not supposed to do that.
And then I turned it. It went on, and then it started booting up. Then it was like, no, sorry, not today. I'm done. And I was like, okay, I'll just buy another one. Turns out everything's soldered to the motherboard.
Motherboard. Yeah.
The motorboard.
Yeah. That's what I hate about buying a pre-done computer.
And,
If something's wrong
it
with my
was like
computer-
$400 to do that.
Yeah,
plus
it's so
another
expensive.
$200 for them to transfer all my stuff over. And I was like, I could buy a computer for that. So
Yeah.
no.
For $600, you could buy a new laptop.
which I did, which is this one we're recording on now.
Exactly. I wouldn't tap it.
Don't know what I can do with my computer, Elisha. I know what I'm about.
Excuse me. Let's text my mom real fast and tell her I want a surprise birthday party for my 20th birthday in August. Hello, Mama. I would like a surprise birthday party for my 20th birthday in August, please.
It's not a surprise then.
Well, it will be a surprise.
You'll forget about it. You'll forget about it by 5
The
minutes from now.
The surprise will be if it actually happens.
The surprise will be you forgetting it 5 minutes
For
from
my
now.
20th birthday, please. Also, we are recording the episode.
Hi, Mom. Shout out to Mom.
Shout out to my mom.
Sponsor the show.
Sponsor of the show. Oh, I have to read that also at the end of this.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But yeah, so birthdays have always, I don't know, like they're just whatever. I've enjoyed them. Like time with friends, family is always good. But
Yeah.
this one got me.
In what regard it got you?
I woke up and I was like, "Ugh,
Oh, man.
I'm 3 years from 30."
Yeah?
Huh. What have I done with my life?
How did I get here?
Some things. Some things, you know. But no, yeah, I was like, ooh.
Well,
So-
you get old. You get old, though.
That was the first one though. Like
That was
all
the
the other
first
ones, I'm
one.
like, cool. I'm a year older. Like it's whatever, you know. And this
What was
year,
your
I'm
reaction
just
whenever
like,
you turn 20, which I am doing soon.
whatever. Like I didn't care.
That's what my
20,
reaction
21, same thing. I'm like, I don't drink. It's fine. Whatever.
That's my just my
All right,
reaction
all right.
to everything.
Moving on.
Hmm.
25, I was like, you know. I'm like, all right, it's fine. And then 27, I'm like, oh, you're old. Ish.
You're older-ish.
So you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm trying to make this work, but it's
no
not.
problem. It's fine.
It's fine. Cause fine. I don't know. No. I was watching a podcast the other day, and that guy the guy on there. So the Kind of Funny Boys.
Yeah.
Nick
They're always
on there.
funny.
He always does that impression, and he does it good. And it was funny because he talked about other people trying to do his impression of Christopher Walken, which is basically what I was doing. And he's like, it just makes it sound like 5 times worse. And it does. It just like makes a bad impression like 5 times.
They
worse.
need to rename their channel to Always Very Funny. And not Kind of Funny, because they are always very funny.
See, and then we could take the moniker. We could be like,
Of Kind of Funny.
we're sort of all right every now and again. Humorously.
I wanted
That could be us. All right. So, all right. Sometimes, occasionally, humorous.
whenever I was uploading all the videos, which I did last night.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got them all done last night.
Yay!
It asked for a video tag, and I was like, oh well, comedy, duh. And then I went to, I was like, well,
Is it really comedy?
is it really funny? So I decided to put entertainment for all of them.
So I decided to put funny-ish.
Yeah,
On a scale of 1 to funny, 2.
2. But I put entertainment for all the tags because I was like, you know what? That's probably the most accurate.
I mean, we find each other entertaining.
Yeah. And that's why I have a show together, Third Opinion Podcast, Mondays at 2, Fridays at 5.
So we can listen to our own selves talk. Again.
Oh! I made a Facebook page also.
You did. I liked it.
I'm going to make a weekly submissions thing so you can like send us a comment.
Yeah.
Or-
I need to start spreading that bad boy around.
Start spreading the news. We have a podcast on Sunday. And it would normally be an hour long. We're trying to do back to an hour long. But Ethan's a busy boy.
I am busy socially today and things.
You're not only a busy boy, but today
I'm not. Like, I don't know. Like the past 3 months, like I am usually very reclusive.
Yeah. I am reclusive.
You know,
And
to a
it's not-
degree. Like I value my quiet time.
Excuse me.
Pardon Elisha while he dies. We'll just do the funeral right here on the air.
All right, good. This is what I wanted.
It's fine.
This is what I wanted for the end of my life. Thank you.
It's fine.
It's some dumb radio show. I was going to say something
Before you died.
before I died.
Now you're a
Nah, whatever.
ghost, but you're back. It's fine.
Oh, I remember what it was. I am very reclusive. It's not like a usually or depending on the
Yeah.
situation. I am very reclusive, but I'm also very outwards of most things. You know?
See-
Well, you haven't seen me in venturing crew or anything.
I haven't. Well, no, I have. I've seen you at the
yeah.
party.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen you with your venturing boys and lads and ladies.
Yeah. That's the way I am all the time.
You're venturing lads and ladies.
I'm always on.
Yeah, which is different.
Yeah. it
It's
is
much different from the way I usually see you.
Yeah.
All hobbled up in the corner, coward and crying. I come in every week and you're just sitting there like, ooh. And I just
The way I am, it took a very long time for me to be always the way I am.
yeah.
Because whenever you're younger, you're like, who is me? And I found it out.
I'm old and I'm still like, who is me?
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
no, I know who M is.
you know who am who is.
I know who
am
M
you?
I is. You are me are you, we are we.
We about done. I got Star Trek to watch.
Fine. Fine then.
Fine, it's okay.
Fine then. Fine then. No, but yeah, it really kind of, I don't know, it just kind of got me.
Yeah,
And I was really just thinking about it. I was like,
I think it's going to get me whenever I turn 50.
yeah,
Probably.
I think it's one that really is. I've always been very introspective though.
Yeah.
Very introspective. So anything like it could just be a simple social exchange, and I'm like breaking it down like
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm
all
just like
about that.
like
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean I've walked in to you before. I'm just like, so this happened, and I don't know if and this stuff, and I'm just like breaking it down right
Yeah.
there in front of you, and you're just like, hello, I'm Elisha, and I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like,
Yes.
yes, my son.
I'm like, no, I get it.
I'm like, all right, we're good. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
I just have to get things out sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So
And that's why we have a radio show.
it's kind
Mondays
of
at 2,
how it
Fridays
is.
at 5.
Kind of how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it was a good day.
good birthday.
27 in 2018. 2017 and 2018.
You think your parents could have planned that better?
So I decided it was a good time to be born during church. And my parents had to leave right then and there. It was a bad time. So we'll spare the details.
It's like some 90s sitcom writer.
No,
wrote that.
really, like I feel like my life is just a
Your
sitcom.
entire life is just one
It's just a
big
sitcom.
funny. That's
Like
good,
I get to the end of it and I'm dying. They're like, "Ha, gotcha," and then I just die. And I'm just like, "You wisecracker, you silly boy,
silly boy, you
or gal,
or gal, you."
you silly Sally boy gal, you." I'm gonna tickle you.
What are we at for time? Because I wanted to mention what we're doing for the rest of the few months.
We got 15 minutes.
50 minutes left.
15 minutes, boy.
Oh boy.
Actually, 14. So,
what do you want to do for next week's episode? When does?
so next week
Whenever I see you again.
we're gonna tell me all about it when I see you again.
Oh, we're probably gonna do the 2018 predictions, which 3 of them have already.
We
come
are
true
we
for
are we are doing predictions. We're making
Sounds
predictions.
me. We're making a.
We're
bingo
gonna do
card.
the 2018 bingo card.
Yeah.
We're also gonna
Which
do
is 5x5 or 5x6?
the Han Solo,
Han Solo.
starring Uganda Knuckles.
You going to Knuckles?
No, memes aside.
Memes aside.
No, we
What
are-
about those Tide Pod memes?
Oh boy.
Which I've been using those forever.
I saw one that was Uganda Knuckles
Eating a Tide Pod?
with the Tide Pod, the Logan Paul in the weird hat.
Yeah, in the Japanese Suicide Forest.
Yeah, all of those together in one. I'll have to show it to you after the show.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
It's
but
it's a silly time.
it's a spicy meme.
It's a spicy meme.
One spicy meme, please.
No thanks, I get indigestion. But yeah. So we're gonna have the boys bingo bonanza next week.
Yeah, we're probably going to do all 4 bingo cards. Here's what we're going to do bingo cards for. 2018, the whole year.
I don't think you heard me. Let's let that title sink in.
The boys bingo
The boys bingo
bonanza.
bonanza.
It's just going to be called the boys bingo bonanza. It's probably the title of that.
No, it's gonna be boys,
The boys bingo bonanza. Dude, we need to do the B
Only
emoji also
B's.
for it.
and we'll watch the B movie.
The B movie while we're doing it, have the B movie playing in the background.
Nothing but bees, baby. And you can only speak in. No, I'm just kidding. That's going too far. We went too far. We went far too far.
But we're gonna do a 2018 bingo card,
We are
a Han Solo film
Han
bingo
Solo,
card.
Bill. Yes.
I won't do one for Black Panther because I expect that to be actually good.
Yeah,
we can.
It does look really good.
Definitely.
I haven't even
doing
watched any of the trailers. I'm so apathetic to Marvel movies now. I'm like, all right, it's another thing where stuff's gonna blow up and
Yeah, I mean,
universes are saved. Woohoo!
Flashback to episode, whichever one it was. We were talking about Marvel movies and how they're all the same.
I don't know.
think it was 15. I think it was 15 or
I do
16.
sure like them though.
I do
are good.
too. They're good. Which, speaking of which, I've already watched Iron Man, and tonight I'm watching Iron Man 2. 'Cause I'm watching all
I like
of them.
Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is good.
Just all
Let
the
me know
Iron
when you're
Man are
watching
so
3
good.
because I have never seen 3.
3 is very good. I will be watching
never
it
seen 3.
4 weeks from now.
Okay.
Because I'm watching them in order of
That's right.
timeline.
That's right.
Robert Downey Jr., I think I mentioned this last week on the podcast. Robert Downey Jr. put on Facebook, I think in December, you can watch every single Marvel movie from beginning to end, their release date or whatever. You can watch all of them in time for Infinity War,
Which is super sweet.
which is super sweet, which I am doing that. When does Infinity War come out? Okay, Google. When does Infinity War release?
May?
May 4th?
It's usually May.
Infinity War comes out in the United States of America on May 4th.
Ah, May 4th, I was right. That's Star
It's
Wars
usually
Day.
like the first Friday.
Huh.
May the Disney Force be with you.
What about Disney buying Fox?
Oh boy.
We haven't even talked about that.
They have all the stuff now.
Dude, we need to do a flashback. I think episode 25 might be a flashback episode to when we talk
I
about
think
all
it'd be
the
good.
new stuff.
I tell you what, I was listening to a talk show that I like to listen to in the morning that I find very funny. That I will leave unnamed, just for respect things. Um,
All right.
they but they were giving their New Year's prediction, or like their predictions for this year, and one of them was that Amazon will buy Costco,
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's pretty big.
that would be an interesting thing.
That would be very interesting.
That
'Cause
would be
right
an
now,
interesting thing.
Amazon, Costco is the only thing holding Amazon back from being the predominant food people.
Which is kind of,
Because they already bought Whole Foods last year.
but really, I don't. It's kind of a thing, like, because you're not supposed to. We're not supposed to have like monopolies and all that kind of good stuff.
yeah,
you know?
well, the rich only get
we
richer, and
can't
they
play
have been
board
since
games.
1983.
Monopoly's not a good game.
I love Monopoly.
I do too. It takes so long.
It takes a long
so
time.
long. Such an investment.
That's a long boy of a game.
It really is.
Um,
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I would be a little like, I like Amazon. Like, they have.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Great customer service.
yes,
You never hear anybody complain about that.
Amazon's great. I'm nothing but a proponent for
good
Amazon.
stuff, but at the same time, like,
One of the biggest.
I don't
corporations
know
in
if
the
I
world.
want them
owning everything.
buying everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's
No,
gonna,
it's a real.
it's gonna
thing
be like
now.
2032 Walmart, and
Yeah.
instead of Terminator, it's just gonna be like
Walmart
versus
versus
Amazon and the rise of the Whole Foods. Whole Food Genesis, Attack of the Clones.
Well, we're having that now. It seems like the
I don't
last
know,
4 or
it's
5 years,
super weird.
it's just big corporations only getting bigger.
It's like Pac-Man, just a couple.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Except Pac-Man only gets bigger.
I don't know if I like it.
I don't know either. I don't know
Like,
either.
it's convenient. And
It's
it's
convenient
nice,
and
but
it's nice.
I like. It's such a catch-22
It really is.
because
but the way here's a way you
I
can
love
legitimately
mom and
fight it.
pop. Like, I love
Yeah.
supporting mom and pop stuff.
But they don't have everything.
But it's so expensive sometimes, and I
they don't
understand
have
why
everything.
it has to be that way because they don't obviously have the ins. So I feel like something needs to be done where there's equal cost across the board.
Here's how you do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here's how you do that. And take my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm just a boy that has a radio show.
And I'm a salty boy.
You get rid of the current administration because they only want people to get richer. That's just the way that is, right?
Yeah.
You have to get somebody that's not from either
know.
party that wants smaller businesses to do better, right? And here's the 100% way you can, if you want to fight it, you fight it. If you don't want to fight it, that's fine. But whenever I went to go get my green tea, which I was out of, and my Doritos, which I was out of, I always got to get your Doritos.
Gotta have your dirty toes.
Now see, they're both big. They're both from big corporations, though.
Right.
But the way you can fight that is by going to a local supermarket, a local business, somewhere that has that stuff. Because that, if you buy it from them, it gives them money also.
No, it really does.
And I have not gone to Walmart, no joke, in about 3 months because I haven't needed to buy anything in 3 months. And if I need like more Tide Pods, I have it set up to order it once every 3 months.
Because Elisha is a photosynthetic being, and he runs on solar power.
Speaking of which, I'm out of green tea. I need to go fill that up.
See, that's why he's a green tea boy.
I'm a green tea boy. But that's the way you fight that. It's like you just don't support it. One person doesn't make a difference, but if that one person tells 5 people and that 5 people tell 10 people,
No, really.
and
I
that
mean,
10
that's
people
how
tell
you
100
make any
people,
kind of change. Is you?
Yeah, it takes.
That's how you propagate any kind of change. It takes just one step in the right, one step in
Yeah.
any direction, and people following.
Well, you know how
Whether
long-
it's good or bad,
Yeah,
is
I mean-
is objective.
Yeah, I mean, you know how big or how.
Subjective, not objective. Subjective, because it's an opinion based.
Oh, you're right. Well, Bill Gates was the richest person in the world for like the past 20 years.
He was.
It was
Now we
Warren
have-
Buffett, who was an investor. Then
now
Bill
we
Gates,
have
who was a business entrepreneur. Now it's Jeff
Amazon
Bezos.
Man.
Yeah, who was the Amazon founder and CEO.
That's his name, Amazon Man.
Which just goes to show you how things are changing.
Yeah, it's really bizarre to think. And you don't really hear much about Windows anymore. Like, there's still
I think it's just because of how common they are.
I tell you what would be bananas to me, which I think will happen eventually.
Yeah.
Something is eventually going to replace Windows.
It Linux probably.
Something
Andrew has Linux on his laptop.
has
and he
to
dual
eventually
boots
replace Linux.
It has to.
And that will be very fascinating for me to see,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. Like, to see where products go in the next 50 years will be really interesting to me.
I mean, I plan on living to be 100.
When it's 2050 and then
The Amazon Walmart wars are
Amazon
over.
and Walmart wars are over, and those few of us still living in our underground bunkers have survived.
In my Amazon bunker.
I mean, you gotta support one side or the other.
Yeah, there's no other options. Mom and pops are dead. The giant Walmart robot destroyed all of the mom and pop stores.
And the Amazon Transformer.
The Amazon Transport.
After they buy
This movie needs to happen.
Hasbro.
Hello, Michael Bay. Boy, have we got a movie idea
Explosions,
for
you say? Have I got an idea for you?
We haven't even talked about movies that we hate, which for me, it's like all the Transformers films except for the first one.
Yeah.
They're not the best.
Yeah. First one's great though.
The first one's great.
I have great memory of seeing the first one because I saw it the night it came out on 4th of July.
Yeah.
I went and saw the
I had the
fireworks.
Blu-ray of it.
Then I went and watched it at the movie theater with my buds.
Dude, it doesn't get more American than that, you know?
Great. I watched explosions and I went and saw more explosions.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's pretty awesome. Pretty
I
American.
didn't have a steak though. I wish I would have had a steak. It would have been good.
Back
It
to
did
the-
have some delicious ice cream though.
Ice cream good
Some
for-
homemade ice cream.
Back to the
Good stuff.
operating system discussion. For my VR headset, which I have the Vive, which is Valve's software and HTC, who makes cell phones and other stuff, their hardware. It doesn't use Windows. I mean, it can. It's a VR headset, so it uses VR SteamOS. And if you have a Vive, it uses that. You can obviously put something else on there, but it's just it's what comes with it, and it works the best.
Yeah, that's the system.
But I use Windows for my computer just because that's the easiest and the best.
It's
But you have
convenient.
to buy a license for it. You buy a one-time purchase, which for me was $100 in 2014,
It's not bad.
and I've been using it for almost 4 years now. So I mean, but yeah, it is interesting to see where these bigger corporations and stuff go.
I really am. I'm hesitant but excited.
Yeah, because it sounds nice to just walk into any Amazon store, grab what you want, and
It
leave.
does. Or I mean, like, if I could just go to a store, or just have it shipped to a store and then pick it up on my way home or something.
Walmart kind of does that.
Yeah, I mean they do, and I never use it. 'Cause
I haven't used
I
it
don't like
either.
Walmart, but I've almost done it a couple times for some Nerf guns whenever we were playing some. So I was like, oh, they have this one in stock. But
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun little trip. Go to order a Walmart thing, and then go to Walmart and watch it
Yeah.
come out of the ginormous
Oh, that's right.
Megatron thing that they have.
I
there.
didn't think about that.
They have
I
like
haven't
their own
used that
Jumbotron
thing
for
yet.
stuff.
That thing is weird.
Apparently, like it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work
I don't even
because
know
our
how-
Walmart is.
I don't even know how it's supposed to work, but I just remember walking in like, what's this giant plastic pillar?
It's
Like,
supposed
do they,
to be
like-
a box storage and shipping storage.
It's so
But
weird
like
to
if
me.
you order a box and you want to go and go grab it, you go
Yeah.
in, put in your name or whatever, scan the code in your phone. The box comes to the opening and you take it and you leave. Which sounds really convenient. Well, we'll have to try it for something.
It
sometime.
does sound good, but I don't.
have to
I
record
don't
it.
think it's gonna work that way.
Apparently, it doesn't work.
Also,
that
you
way.
can't record in Walmart, so we'll see how that works.
We'll have to ask them.
Yeah.
Hey, can we record a Funny Boys video for it?
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You
Buy something or get out.
silly Sallies. We're coming to get a package.
We are buying
My
something.
package. Airplane food.
Where are we at for time? Because I got to
We
read
have-
the sponsor spot.
2 boys.
2 boys. All right, I'll go ahead and read the sponsor spot then. What a good discussion.
It was good. A good episode.
Would you believe I said I did not expect this to go at all where we made it go?
Do you ever expect it to go where it's supposed to go?
No.
Exactly.
Hey,
Cornzackley.
Cornzackley. All right, this is over. We're
Now,
done.
shout out to
This
friend and
week's-
sponsor of the show.
This week's sponsor and underwriter spot for the radio is Somewhere Liquors. Ethan, I know you're not a drinking boy,
Yes, Elisha?
and I'm also young, but it's my mama,
It is. Fine lady.
fine lady,
Pioneer in the business. You got to support that.
Truly.
The American way.
See, American dream, American way. You got
Exactly.
you got to support them.
Exactly. Mom
Somewhere-
and pop, local.
Exactly.
Shop
yeah.
local.
Summer Liquors is located in the Plaza Shopping Center across from the Citizens Tri-County Bank.
What do they have, Elisha?
Let me find it real fast. They have a walk-in beer cave.
Sounds cool.
Real cool. It's funny, it being winter and all now, it's colder outside than it is inside the
It
beer
is, which is wild.
because they would freeze and break. I've seen a video of that. They are McMinnville's first liquor store, and their business hours are 8 through 10, Monday through Thursday, 8 in the morning, 10 at night, and 8 in the morning to 11 at night, Friday and Saturday.
Convenient.
Convenient indeed.
Convenient indeed.
They are McMinnville's first liquor store. Pretty historic. Shout out to episode 5 for that one.
And we would argue the finest.
Yeah, no, I would too. I wouldn't argue. I would just yell at somebody until
But that may
okay,
be
fine.
that may be some personal bias.
They have a wide selection of bourbons, whiskeys, vodkas, tequilas, and more. Thank you to Somewhere Liquors for your sponsorship and for your underwriter position on the radio.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Ethan, it's been a good episode.
It has been a good episode, my boy.
It's been a long week. It seemed like it was forever whenever I last saw you before this one. But
It is, my boy. And on that note,
you got to go.
we look forward to the boys' bingo bonanza.
I'm excited for that one.
Have a fantastic week.
And we'll see you guys next time on the Third Opinion Podcast.